Hello everyone, it's Melanie here with Vintage Hill Studio. Welcome back to Craft Tool Time. Today I have a video tutorial showing how to use a scoring board to create your own custom box. Yes, you can do that. I am using the Martha Stewart scoring board to create this cute little box. You can so do this. The dimensions are listed under that little lid area. That little storage unit holds a bone folder. You've got a little piece on the back of your scoring board to help you with envelopes, making your own custom sized envelopes when needed. And when you flip this open, here's your bone folder, and then right inside that little lid is some directions for envelopes on the left and boxes on the right. So I'm going to be making a box today, a 4x4x4 box. It tells you what size of paper to use and then how to score the paper. And then you've got a bottom and a lid, and there is a caveat up here that you need to pay attention to when you're working on the lid, and I'll show you how this is done. So the way to make your life as easy as possible is to use some heavyweight cardstock, and I chose double-sided so my colors coordinate perfectly without having to go into much effort here. So right now I'm working on the bottom of the box using the directions inside that lid for my score marks. And then I am going to bring over my paper, and you can see I've adjusted it on the left hand side there according to that little caveated section says to look at the arrow for the lid. So there is a dark arrow in that upper left hand corner of your scoring board. This offsets your paper by just a little bit, and then your score line is also adjusted by 1/8 inch. That's going to allow the finished lid to easily fit over the bottom of your box. So just reinforce your score lines for the bottom and the lid. Just going by all those lines that you just scored. At this point it's all repetitious, right? So just reinforce all those score lines with that bone folder for the bottom and for the lid. Get all those marked and ready to go. And then we're going to move on to putting together that lid. Now a little tip I just wanted to share with you is if you make the lid according to the directions, the dimensions that are listed under that lid on your scoring board, it is going to go from the top of your box all the way to the bottom of the box, which is fine because when the recipient opens the box, you'll have your contrasting papers. But if you want to be able to see the bottom of the box, you need to shorten up the edges of that lid, which is what I'm doing right here. I know this might seem like a lot of information to give you for this, but I will have a lot of directions listed in the description box below this YouTube video if you want to go back and read about this. So the next thing you want to do is just rotate your paper and cut those flaps on the left hand side. You're going to have 4 cuts here. For the lid and for the bottom of the box, it's all the same. Again, very repetitious. You're just getting ready to get this all put together. Now one of the things that I like to use is my Aleene's Tacky craft glue. It's an adhesive, liquid adhesive, and it dries very quickly. So that works for me. I know some people like to use scoring tape. So when you get ready to put your box together, you're going to glue on the wrong side, so the bottom side of your paper, and just go around your box and adhere that to the inside of your box. Just glue and turn, glue and turn. That's it. Just rotate your box and keep moving on. And you're going to do the exact same thing for the lid. Now another thing that I wanted to mention is if you want to do anything to that lid, like use a paper punch along the bottom to give a scallop or another contrasting piece of paper, the time to do it is before you start putting your box together, the box lid. So while it's still flat, if you want to embellish anything on your lid, do it before you start this process of gluing and getting that lid put together. So I'm trying to keep this video as short and simple as possible today, but keep in mind that you can embellish your boxes any way you would wish to. You could stamp a sentiment, put it on the inside of the lid, down in the bottom of the box, on top of the box, add lace around the edges or any kind of trim, and just make it your own custom box. There are so many possibilities, and the sky really is the limit here on how much you can embellish your box. This is it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I hope to see you again next week, and I hope you got inspired to give this a try. Happy crafting, everyone!